It's your day in tech history, and it's brought to you by our friends over at Expedia.com, where you can find yours with Expedia. Hey everybody, Jeffrey Powers here, and I welcome you to the Day in Tech History at dayintechhistory.com. It's part of the Tech Podcast Network. You can subscribe via iTunes, Zune, or Stitcher Internet Radio. Our Twitter is Day in Tech Hist, and all show notes are on the wiki page if you want to follow along. Now let's find out what happened on this day, your day in tech history. October 9th, BBC 1, BBC 2, BBC 3, BBC 4. Well, the BBC officially announces that it would begin television service on November 2nd. 1947, a contract is signed to develop the BINAC, first electronic digital computer with a stored program capability, to be completed in the United States. The binary automatic computer will be the only computer ever built by the Eckert-Mulkey Computer Company, founded by ENIAC pioneers J. Presper Eckert and John Mulkey. The BINAC would have a capacity of 512 words and cost about $278,000. In 1974, the data processing division of IBM introduces the IBM 3850. In 1991, Apple Incorporated settles suit with Apple Corps, which was the multimedia company owned by the Beatles, agreeing to pay $26.5 million. We talked about them in the previous day. In 1994, Minor Threat and Mucho Mas released ToneLoke version 1.10 as a war dialing program for DOS. They got paid to do the DOS thing. Sorry, that was bad rap right there. 1998, the Hayes Corporation, a manufacturer of computer communications hardware, files for Chapter 11 protection in the U.S. Bankruptcy Court for the District of Delaware. This was the second time the firm filed since 1994. In 1999, the New York Times reports an interview with Paul Pacan, a scientist working for Intel, that semiconductor engineers have reached an impasse in regard to downsizing silicon transistors. Intel executives were quick to caution that they fail to see the problem as insurmountable. Also in 1999, Philips Electronics announces that it would be discontinuing its line of Nino 200 and Nino 500 handheld computers. And now this word from our friends over at Expedia. Las Vegas, Jamaica, San Francisco, China, New York, Portland, Florida. Have you been? Maybe you're from there and you need to start planning your trip home for the holidays. Now is the time to do that. With rates at their lowest for November and December, you can get great deals in planning your trip. That's where Expedia comes in, from air travel, hotels, cars, and full vacation packages. Because who doesn't want to be in a warm city during the coldest of winters? You can also earn Expedia points so you can use them on more trips all around the world. Get $25 off your first hotel booking at Expedia. Go over to geekazine.com/Expedia for more details. Over at Expedia, find yours. Now let's get back into your day in tech history. In 2001, AMD introduces the 1.33 1500 plus and 1.53 gigahertz 1800 plus Athlon XP processors from ranging from $160 to $252. And the U.S. Supreme Court rejects Microsoft's request to hear an appeal of the antitrust case. In 2003, Van Dyn of Phoenixville, Pennsylvania, is arrested on the campus of Drexel University on charges of hacking and identity theft committed last July in an elaborate scheme to dump worthless options for Cisco system stock. In 2006, the TV show Heroes first airs. Version 4.4 of the scientific Linux operating system, Beryllium, is released. In 2007, Rhapsody works out an agreement with TiVo for its service to be put on all set-top boxes. And in 2008, the former CEO and the chief financial officer of a software-as-a-service provider called Entellium were arrested after allegedly lying to investors about the company's revenues.
And that's your Day in Tech History. My name is Jeffrey Powers, www.dayintechhistory.com. All the show notes are over at wikizine.com, Geekazine's wiki. And, of course, you can like the Facebook page and follow Twitter at Day in Tech Hist. Until tomorrow, take care. Day in Tech History is copyright 2014 JMP Enterprise and Geekazine.com.